Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some new updates to take a look at for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. There's been some changes to this week's Terra Raid events. We have some new mystery gifts to take a look at and then a few other bits and bobs of the Pokemon anime as well. A lot of stuff to break down though, so if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, this weekend we of course were supposed to be getting this new Paradox Raid event featuring Great Tusk and Iron Treads, and of course we were supposed to get the second wave of the Chestnut 7-star raid event as well, and you know, it was exciting because obviously these Paradox Raid events are really cool. We just obviously had Walking Wake and Iron Leaves, and now we were getting Great Tusk and Iron Treads, and we were kind of thinking maybe in the future we were going to get some more Paradox Raids, and that obviously still could happen, and of course a 7-star Chestnut raid as well if you hadn't picked that up last week. But then we had this issue crop up here. So basically when people were doing these raids, they were getting basically like this item that was referred to as none, and then it crashed people's games, so they were not able to actually get the Pokemon because the game would just crash. We have Joe Merrick here tweeting out about it, saying, oh dear, it gets a bit worse. It's trying to get the TM material for the Paradoxes, which does not exist. However, unlike when it tried for the Walking Wake and Iron Leaves, it seems to actually display here and then apparently crash. Definitely a fix incoming. Then they go on and say this is akin to the raid in Sword and Shield time, which tried to call Dynite or when they hadn't been programmed in yet. So this was the situation last night when people were trying to do these Paradox Raid events for obviously the Donphan Paradoxes. We also had the Poke Experto team tweeting out about this as well, saying the terrestrialization event for the Great Tusk and the Iron Treads suffers from a bug whereby in 2% of cases, so it wasn't like a very, very likely thing to happen, but it was a 2% chance. The reward that the game tries to deliver is not programmed. This causes the game to crash. They may fix it soon. And then we have this update here with Cerebi tweeting out saying, due to an error with the raid battles, the currently running Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Terra Raid event has been suspended. We'll provide details on its return as it comes out. So, yeah, they basically cancelled, well, they took off the raid event, so if you go into your game now, you won't see any of the raids for Chestnut, Great Tusk, or Iron Treads. They're not actually in the game as of right now. And this is what the Japanese Pokemon Twitter account actually tweeted out. So they said, originally, obviously, until 9 AM on the 22nd of May, which is Monday, the strongest, I don't know what that is, bring Alon, will attack the Terra Raid battle of the 7-star Black Crystals, I think that's Chestnut, of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. During the same period, the Paradoxes will also appear in 5-star raids. And then they went on to say, apology, we have confirmed that an error may occur after the end of the raid battle where the Great Tusk and Iron Treads appear at the 5 stars, which started today in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We have stopped distribution of the target event raid battle, including Chestnut. So Chestnut has also been stopped as well. Even though I don't think there was any issues with the Chestnut raid, that has also been stopped as well as the Paradox Mons. Please receive the latest information from Receive Poke Portal News in the game. If the target raid battle has already appeared, please refrain from playing the target raid battle. We apologize for the inconvenience. So, yeah, we then had Cerebi here tweeting out saying, following its suspension earlier today due to the issues with the raid rewards, this weekend's Terra Raid Battle event has been cancelled and will be rescheduled for a later date. So this just kind of throws a massive spanner in the works, because obviously at the end of this weekend we were supposed to get the next 7-star raid. It doesn't matter as much now because obviously we're getting Pokemon Home next week, and it was either going to be Rillaboom or Delphox announced at the end of this weekend, I'd assume. But I mean, we are obviously going to be able to transfer them in from Pokemon Home. Now at the same time, they do still obviously have the Mightiest Mark, and you can't catch them in like a certain Pokeball as well. So they are still worth doing if you are trying to get like a shiny in a certain Pokeball or whatever. But now I don't really know what's going to happen. Are we going to get Chestnut next week now? And, you know, we're not going to get Delphox and Rillaboom, or like what the situation is with that. Maybe just at the end of the 7 stars, so after they've done Rillaboom and then after they've done Delphox, maybe they bring Chestnut back as well as the Paradox Donphans. There's not really any other way they can do it. Like, they'll either just have to prolong how, like, when the next 7-star raid event happens, or they're just gonna have to do it at the very end. Like, I don't really understand how else they could do it, but this is a massive shame. I don't know why they've really taken it off, because it is a very simple fix, like, just to get rid of the items and stuff. That's what people have been saying online. Like, they're kind of shocked that they took this off. At least we're not getting, like, the bad egg and stuff, because that was a massive issue with, like, Walking Waken Eye leaves and stuff. But it's really, really annoying, because obviously there's just no raids to do this weekend. It kind of softens the blow that obviously Tears of the Kingdoms come out, so, you know, we've obviously got this massive game to play instead. But if you were looking forward to getting the paradoxes, or you were looking forward to getting the chestnut because you couldn't do it last week, again, it does throw a spanner in the works. Obviously, you're still gonna have like a bunch of chest pins and stuff on, like, what's it called, surprise trade and stuff. But again, you won't have it in like a certain Pokeball that you want, and you won't have the mightiest mark on the chestnut. So that's all the latest raid updates. Again, and like I say, it's been confirmed now, you know, that it's not coming back this weekend. Like I say, Serby here tweeted out saying it's just finished, and they're going to bring it back in the future. So no raid event this weekend. I don't think there's any raid events going on right now anyway. I think it was all going to be this, but of course that has all been cancelled. Next up, we have a new mystery gift to take a look at as well for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We haven't actually had one in a while, but this is a decent one. Definitely recommend doing this because the reward is a gold bottle cap. So Serby update saying a new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet distribution has begun, gives players a gold bottle cap. So the code is just get gold, so GETG0LD, and then runs until the 4th of June at 2:59 UTC. So obviously you've got a few weeks to do this. And Joe Merrick here saying, context, this is the latest distribution in the near monthly After School Club YouTube series, which discusses various parts of Pokemon, with this week's episode focusing on hyper training. So yeah, these mystery gifts are really useful because, well, I mean, most of the time they're not. Like, it's just like a TR or a TM or whatever. But this one is decent. Gold battle caps are hard to come by, and they're very, very useful if you're trying to get like a competitive Pokemon. So yeah, definitely want to do this. The code is just get gold. You got a few weeks to do it, but obviously do it like as soon as, because you'll just forget most likely. So that's that. We then have some anime updates to take a look at as well. So basically, Pokemon just released this video here about the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet anime, and it actually has this scene here with the baby Terrapagos and the shiny Rayquaza, and then we obviously have the pendant here, and then the Roy's special Pokeball. So it just kind of like, I guess, adding fuel to the fire that there is some massive connection between these two Pokemon, or these two items. I've got Soul Silver out here saying this short video is pushing the connection between baby Terrapagos and that special shiny Rayquaza even more. If you watch specifically how Rayquaza appears and leaves, it's very sus. It doesn't exactly come out of the Pokeball, but instead a beam of light shoots out of it into the sky, and Rayquaza just appears out of thin air, which is basically the same way it leaves. I think this could be telling us a lot about the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. So again, a lot of people are kind of coming up with the idea that this Pokeball does just, it just kind of acts as a time portal or some like small time machine or something like that. And when the Terrapagos kind of intervenes with it, or gets close to it or whatever, it kind of initiates the time machine, and then whatever you kind of, or it might be a time machine, or it could be like a dream capsule or something, and then, you know, when the Terrapagos gets close to it, the person could, you know, maybe dream a Pokemon into existence, or get a Pokemon from a different time period into existence, or something like that. That's kind of what people are thinking, and I'm more inclined to believe that is the situation. Again, I still think that potentially Terrapagos could be the PKX-like feature that Riddler Q has spoken about in the past, and that is how we get Pokemon. We kind of dream them into the game, and that is how, you know, that whole kind of feature works, which I think would be really cool. I'd be definitely down for that. But yeah, there's definitely just kind of adding more fuel to the fire here about these two Pokemon, just simply because they are, you know, it's just the short. Like, we've obviously not seen Terrapagos again since this scene here in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet anime. It wasn't obviously in today's episode either, but you know, it's just going on about the Rayquaza and stuff. There's just, like I say, a lot of connections between the two Pokemon, so we'll have to wait and see what happens with that situation. But that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Really do appreciate it. Leave a comment as well with your thoughts on everything that we covered in today's video. What are your thoughts on the Terra Raid event? Do you think we're going to get a new 7-star raid this weekend, or do you think they're just going to throw Chestnut into next weekend again? I don't know. Like I say, it just kind of ruins everything, and it was an easy fix. I don't know why they haven't just fixed it, but either way is very unfortunate. I don't think that Serby's tweeted anything out about it after that. No, just some cafe stuff and whatnot. And yeah, make sure to do the mystery gift, and also, what do you think the connection is between the Terrapagos and Rayquaza? That is going to be everything from me, though. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.